Colonel Omar Khan of the GDF Military Criminal Investigations Department said the GDF had begun to pay keen attention to the Fineman gang shortly after the weapons went missing from the army, and the spent shells at a number of crime scenes had matched the 7.62 by 39 mm rounds that are used by the AKM rifles, which is an upgraded version of the AK-47 rifle.
We embarked on an aggressive information gathering because we had information suggesting the gang, Fineman, with a few others, were operating using AK-47. Of course, this spiked our interest as the Guyana Defense Force, and in collaboration with the Guyana Police Force, we enhanced our information gathering efforts. We had verified information that the gang was indeed using AK-47 from the stolen catch of the Guyana Defense Force.
Among the places that the spent shells had been found, according to Khan, was at the scene of murdered former Agriculture Minister Saturday Saw in April of 2006, the scene of the attack at the Kaiser News printery at Industrial Site Eccles, and the Rose Hall bank robbery. Those crimes were blamed on the Fineman and his gang.
The AK-47 is a very powerful weapon. It's an assault military weapon used by many militaries across the world. And if I should give you an example, it's a weapon that fires 600 rounds per minute, which translates to 60 rounds per second. It has a killing range of 300 meters, which is like from Parliament Building to Camp Street, or a little further. The bullet travels at 710 meters per second. This is twice the speed of sound. So it is likely and possible that you could be shot without even hearing the shot because it travels half a second faster than the speed of sound. So the weapon is powerful, and the hands that was using it, that we got to know, was of very concern to us.
It is the testimony of Khan that on June 6, 2008, the GDF had been involved in an operation at Christmas Falls, and it was not until sometime after that the Joint Services Operations Group had been deployed there after they had verified information that Fineman and his gang had been in that area as well as in Linden.
Based on our study of the gang and the characteristics, Fineman, Rollins, was an intelligent and smart criminal. The gang had a particular characteristics about them. They had structure. They operated with military tactics. They even had military uniform. They were always packed and ready to move, and they know how to navigate areas, because we had incidents with them in the village of Buxton. We had incidents in Moko. We had incidents in Linden where they eluded us, escaping into the jungle.
Khan testified that the Joint Services had detained an alleged member of the Fineman gang who was 15 years old at the time. The lad had reportedly led them to a location where an AKM rifle, not necessarily the one you're viewing, had been recovered at Goat Farm in June 2008. Khan said it was that rifle that had been issued to Guyana Police Force Corporal Ivan Williams. At the time, he was shot dead in Buxton.
But he was carrying an AK-47, and investigators went to that location and found the weapon, and that weapon was found to belonging to Corporal Ivan Williams.
Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.